space station just misses me, Ben. This orbit comes down over all over China and across Papua New Guinea, just across the top of Papua New Guinea, and right across the very top of New Zealand. But the next orbit would be, I'd be able to copy it because it would be pretty close to, well, we'll be going over, still fairly well north of me, going over Canberra, coming in about Broome, I'd say, and then crossing Australia, coming out off the coast of Canberra, I suppose. But that would be probably 40 degrees past for me if we'd left it one later. But getting a bit late for the kids.
Yeah, we'll be looking at getting tucked up in bed by then.
I think so.
I hope that feedback's your end there somewhere, Tony.
Not my end, I don't think. It could be cloudy.
Oh.
I don't know if it...
All is okay.
Yeah. Where was it coming from your end, Claudio?
The wind?
Feedback.
Ah, feedback.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm hearing feedback. Yes.
It's gone now anyway. So hopefully it'll stay away. Yep, all quiet now. So, but no, I wasn't doing anything. It just appeared. Space station is just leaving the very edge of Brazil, heading out across the Indian Ocean to towards Africa.
I hope that's actually the Atlantic Ocean there, Tony.
I'm sorry. Correct me. Yeah, I was a bit too far across there, Ben.
That'll be the next orbit.
I think so, yes.
How's the time going, Tony?
We have 11 minutes, well, almost 12 minutes, 11 minutes 50.
Thank you.
I'll give you a countdown every minute from now on till -8. Okay, T-minus 11 minutes. T-minus 10 minutes. Ben, you should start getting the principal ready to speak, and the students in some sort of formation there now, and I'll get the recording to Lisa will start the recording at T-minus 9, about half a minute to go yet. Lisa, we'll start my introduction at T-minus 8 minutes. It's coming up T-minus 9 in 13 seconds. Give you time to make your announcement. It's T-minus 9 minutes. Lisa, if you could make your announcement and start the recording now, please.
Okay, I sure will. One moment, please.
Thank you.
Movement's happening. We're getting ready.
Thanks, Ben.
Excuse me, staff reader. The conference is being recorded. If you have any objections, you may disconnect this when you're ready.
Thanks, Lisa. Well, hello everyone. This is Tony Hutchison, IK1SLD, your moderator for this evening. Through the help of amateur radio volunteers and the crew on the ISS, we soon hope to establish a radio contact with the International Space Station as it flies more than 400 kilometres above the Earth over Italy. This is all accompanied with ARISS, amateur radio on the International Space Station. The ISS is currently flying over the ocean, whizzing along at nearly 28,000 kilometres per hour. The contact for today will be performed using the ARISS Telebridge network, a worldwide network of amateur radio ground stations that enables students to speak with the ISS. The audio for today contact will also be available live around the world via the amateur radio Echo Link and IRLP networks, handled by Bob, VK4DA in Wagga Wagga, New South Wales. ARISS is a consortium of volunteers of 9 nations that develop and operate the amateur radio equipment on board the International Space Station. Those that support ARISS are the American Radio Relay League, Worldwide AMSAT Amateur Radio Corporation, Canadian Space Agency, the European Space Agency, the Japanese Space Agency, and Roscosmos, the Russian Space Agency, and of course NASA. The amateur radio ground station that will establish contact with the ISS today is IK1SLD, located in Italy and operated by Claudio Ariotti. We now have around 5 minutes until the contact time. Our link up today will be with the students attending the Mawson Lakes School in Mawson Lakes, a suburb of Adelaide. We've asked their principal, Mr. David Cowles, would he please tell us a little about his school and the students taking part today. Thanks, David.
Thank you, Tony. Mawson Lakes School is situated in a residential suburb in the city of Salisbury, Adelaide, 12 kilometres north of the central business district. The school caters for children from years reception to year 7, but the campus also has a standalone preschool and childcare centre on it too. Mawson Lakes School is an exciting and fun place to learn, and we work closely with the University of South Australia, Mawson Lakes campus, utilising the uni's expertise in PE, technology and the Oliphant Science Awards. The school was opened in the year 2000 and enrolments have grown over the years and currently there are 765 students enrolled. In 2017, the school opened its $1 million purpose-built STEM facility, and it is from here we are talking to you tonight. The STEM room is a place where all of our students can brainstorm, tinker, collaborate and innovate, turning ideas from their imagination into reality. The students joining us today to speak to the ISS range in age from 10 to 16 years and have all participated in the SA School's space mission. Some of these students were among the first to participate in the program and have since graduated from Mawson Lane School to attend numerous high schools. I'm very pleased that they continue to show an interest in STEM activities, and I'm sure they will go on to great things. Unfortunately, the STEM teacher, Vera Wallace, is not able to be here today, but she is instrumental in STEM education within the school, and through her leadership, the students and the school has been a recipient of multiple awards. As mentioned previously, the school is located in close vicinity of the University of South Australia, and tonight's event would not be possible without the generosity of their staff, who have given so much of their time to support our school's STEM journey. Some of our school's parents are also attending tonight and have also been a tremendous support along the way. This is all culminated in tonight's event, which our students are incredibly excited about. Thank you for the opportunity to talk to you a little bit about Mawson Lake School tonight. Over.
Thanks, David. Also assisting at school today is Ben, VK5BB. Thanks, Ben. Now to Claudio in Italy. Before the contact begins, please tell us a little about your station, where you are, and how you'll handle the conversation today. Thanks, Claudio.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tony, for your presentation. Briefly, our Telebridge station is located in Casale Monferrato Airport in northwest of Italy, 100 kilometers from Turin and Milan. And when T minus 30 seconds, I go to call Shannon Walker today using the call sign Oscar Romeo 4 India Sierra Sierra aboard the ISS. And as soon as a signal will be loud and clear, I will invite the students to start with the first question. For the students, don't forget to say over because this is a very important thing to coordinate the conversation between us and the astronaut. Now I see the International Space Station approaching to Europe, to Spain in this moment. So we have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to the contact. So microphone back to you, Tony.
Thanks, Claudio. In a short time, the space station will be coming over the horizon and within your radio range. Remember, students, what we are doing on the ISS is an experiment. So we can never tell the results, positive or negative, until the experiment is over. And students, don't forget to say over at the end of your question. In around about 2 minutes or less, the station will be coming over Claudio in Italy. So it's all yours, Claudio, and good luck.
Okay, Tony, thank you. 1 minute and 50 seconds from now. Okay, 50 seconds. Okay, Tony, 20 seconds for to the contact. I'm calling now.
Fine, Claudio.
Oscar Romeo 4, India Sierra Sierra. This is India Kilo 1, Sierra Lima Delta, Telebridge ground station, calling for a scheduled ARISS contact. Do you copy, Shannon? Over.
India Kilo 1, Sierra Lima Delta. This is Oscar Romeo 4, India Sierra Sierra. I have you loud and clear. Over.
Okay, Oscar Romeo 4, India Sierra Sierra, IK1SLD. Good morning, Shannon. Your signal is loud and clear. Today we introduce the school Mawson Lakes near Adelaide, Australia. Are you ready for first question, Shannon? Over.
I am ready for the first question. Thank you. Over.
Okay, go ahead, Australia.
Hi, my name is Azine, and I want to know, what do you do to entertain yourself in such a small space for a long time with so few people? Over.
Azine, excellent question. First of all, it's not a small space, and we've got 7 people here, so it's like having a large family. But we do various things to entertain ourselves. We can watch movies, we can listen to music, we can watch TV shows, so it's just like hanging out with your family. Over.
Hi, I'm Anakesh, and my question is, do you have travel sickness or feel suffocated while you're in there? Over.
Anakesh, some people do feel a little sick when they first get into space. It's called space adaptation sickness, but definitely don't ever feel suffocated. Like I say, it's a pretty big space, and I feel pretty good all the time. Over.
Hello, my name is Anthony Wilson. My question is, how do you protect against radiation in the ISS? Over.
Anthony, excellent question. Radiation is a huge problem. Luckily, because we're still within the Earth's magnetic field, we are pretty well protected. We do have some shielding on outside of the station, but, radiation can be a problem. Over.
Hi, I'm Rashmi. Have you seen any suspicious activity like extraterrestrial creatures? Over.
Rashmi, I have not ever seen an extraterrestrial creature. That would be pretty cool if I did. The only suspicious activity I see is when my crewmates are acting weird. Over.
Hi, my name is Vanuki. Are there any health risks when you're in outer space? Over.
Vanuki, there are health risks. Radiation is a risk, one of the ones that we have. Also, when you're in space, because there's no gravity, you're always losing your bone density, and so you can end up with brittle bones if you don't exercise every day. We've also discovered that some people's eyesight is affected when they're in space. So there's definitely things that can cause problems for the human body. Over.
Hi, I'm Zachary. How long do you think it would take to discover another universe? Over.
Zachary, awesome question. That is a question that I cannot answer. I do not study things like that. We need some really smart physicists and mathematicians to tell us that. But I suspect it'll take a long time because we haven't discovered it yet. Over.
Hi, I'm Inika. How does space debris affect the ISS? Over.
Inika, space debris can affect the ISS in 2 ways. One, if it's really small, it might just make a small mark on the station and not really hurt us. But the bigger stuff could definitely be a problem because it could puncture a hole in the station. There are people on the ground that monitor the larger pieces of space debris, and if anything is going to get too close to the space station, we actually fire our engines and move the station out of the way. Over.
Hi, my name is Eugene. When is space radiation more harmful to astronauts? Over.
Eugene, radiation is more harmful to astronauts in 2 kind of different situations. One, if you're around the Earth, there's a place called the South Atlantic Anomaly. This is where the magnetic field of the Earth is a little bit different, and it exposes astronauts to more radiation. The other place is if you're outside the magnetic sphere of the Earth. So if you're on your way to the moon or you're on the way to Mars, you're going to get more radiation, and that's a problem. Over.
Hi, I'm Jesse, and is the possibility of a fire on the ISS more terrifying when you're on the ISS or when you are training and preparing to be on the ISS? Over.
Jesse, that's a very interesting question because I don't find fire to be particularly scary, and I think it's because we train so much on the ground. We've got very good procedures on what to do when there is a fire. We've got fire extinguishers all over the space station, and we've got gas masks to protect us from any harmful chemicals that may be created if there is a fire. But mostly, we design the space station and send up materials to the space station that aren't going to easily catch on fire. Over.
Hi, my name's Krishna. How long can the present ISS be used for? Over.
Krishna, I hope we can use it for longer than it's currently scheduled. Right now, it's scheduled to be decommissioned in 2028, but if we do more analysis, engineering analysis, we can certify it to stay up longer, and I suspect that's what's going to happen. So I think we'll have the space station well into the 2030s. Over.
Hello, my name is Omar, and I would like to know what are the benefits of exercising in space?
Omar, just like on the ground, benefits of exercising is staying healthy. And like I said, you can lose your bone density, and exercise is the number one way that we keep our bones fit in space. The last thing you want to have happen when you go back to Earth is break your leg because your bones aren't strong. Over.
Hi, my name is Otis, and my question is simply, what is your workout routine? Over.
Otis, yes, great question. We've got 3 exercise devices on the space station, an exercise bike, a treadmill, and a magical machine that does the equivalent of lifting weights. Of course, we don't lift weights in space because the things don't weigh anything up here, but we push against resistance. So each day we do 2 things. We always lift weights, and then we do 1 cardio machine, either running on the treadmill or riding on the exercise bike. Over.
Hi, my name is Annika. I've been wondering, how does it smell in the space station? Over.
Annika, you would think it wouldn't smell too good, but actually, we've got air scrubbers that keep the atmosphere pretty clean. So any smells, say, from eating your food or when your crewmates don't change their shirts after working out and they're kind of stinky, that stuff goes away really quickly. So really, it's just like being inside an office building. It doesn't smell like much of anything at all. Over.
Hi, my name is Azine, and I want to know, what does it feel like in microgravity, especially when brushing teeth or hair or even having a shower? Over.
Azine, that's interesting. You know, I wish we could have a shower, but there is no running water up here for a shower like that. So when you brush your teeth or wash your hair, you got to take extra careful to not get water going everywhere. We use water out of a little drink bag. We use a lot less water, and it's a lot longer process to do things like brushing your teeth and certainly to wash your hair. Over.
Hi, I'm Rashmi. What inspired you to be an astronaut? Over.
Rashmi, I was quite young. I was 4 years old when we first landed people on the moon. My parents took me out in the backyard, pointed to the moon, and said, "We've got people there now." And I thought that was just the best idea ever. So ever since I was young, I wanted to be an astronaut. Over.
Hi, my name is Vanuki. Can you tell us some more information about the ISS? Over.
Well, Vanuki, you know, there's all kinds of information on the internet about the ISS, but basically it's a big structure that has been put together by an international group, and that's why it's called the International Space Station. And so we've got astronauts up here from lots of different countries. Right now we've got 2 Russian cosmonauts, 3 American astronauts, and a Japanese astronaut. So it's a place that we all come up here and we do science for researchers on the ground. Over.
Hi, I'm Zachary. Does warp speed exist? Over.
Zachary, not to my knowledge. I do not think warp speed has been invented, and if it has, then nobody's telling anybody. Right now, I think it's only in the movies, but boy, would that be great if it did exist. Over.
Hi, I'm Inika. What simple tasks on Earth require the most work in space, and what, other than floating, can be done easily in space but is difficult on Earth? Over.
You know, we have a saying up here, space is where the difficult things are easy and the easy things are difficult. So things like I was saying before, brushing your teeth, washing your hair, it's much more complicated in space just because you don't have gravity. You've got to take care with everything you do. But then other things like moving big heavy objects around, very easy in space because they just have mass and they don't really have any weight. Other things you can do up here, when you're working on something, it's very easy to change to another position to get at what you need to do. So you don't always have to work in the vertical like you do on the ground. Over.
Hi, my name is Krishna. While in the ISS, if somebody gets sick with normal Earth medicine, what can I correct? Over.
Krishna, excellent question. At first, when people went into space, doctors weren't sure, but we know now that the human body works just like it does on the ground, and so most medicines and things that you need to do to take care of yourself will work just the same in space. Over.
Hi, my name is Azine, and I want to know, have you done any COVID-19 related research on the ISS? Over.
Azine, we have not done any COVID-19 related research yet on the ISS. I think that virus is so new they haven't had time to develop any experiments that would be useful to do up here. Over.
Hi, my name is Krishna. Can we see the far side of the moon from the ISS, or will we be able to see it from a new planned space station orbiting near the moon? Over.
You know what, Krishna? You cannot see the dark side of the moon from where we are in the ISS. We are definitely going to have to get closer to the moon and orbit that to be able to see the dark side. Over.
Hello, this is Omar again, and I have two questions for you. The first one being, how do you get rid of the smell in the space station, and how serious is the problem of space debris, and what is being done about it? Over.
Okay, we have loss of signal in this moment, so
Thank you, Claudio. Would everyone like to give a big cheer for Shannon? She may just hear you as she disappears below the horizon. Everyone a big cheer and a thank you. Well, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. We've just shared a moment in history. Amateur radio station IK1SLD, operated by Claudio Ariotti, contacted astronaut Shannon Walker, KD5DXV, aboard the International Space Station, who spoke with students at Mawson Lakes School in South Australia. Now for the international volunteer team of ARISS, including amateur radio satellite corporations around the world, the American Radio Relay League, Canadian Space Agency, the European Space Agency, the Japanese Space Agency, and NASA. This is Tony Hutchison, amateur radio operator, VK5ZAI in Kingston, southeast South Australia, sending my greetings to all of you in amateur radio terms, 7 3s, which means best wishes in amateur radio language. Well, thank you very much. First of all, thank you very much, Claudio, for an excellent job you did as usual, and for all the students at Mawson Lakes School. You did an excellent job tonight, and I hope you heard Shannon's answers clearly. Thanks very much, Ben, for your officiating at the school, and all the staff there and the staff at University SA for making this contact come true, and also to Bob in Wagga, who relayed the link up around the world on Echolink and IRLP. Thanks once again, and how did you receive it there, Ben? Over.
Yeah, Roger, Tony, thanks, and thanks to Claudio as well. But Shannon came through very, very clear, so it was a really good pass, and everybody heard it very well. So thanks very much for your part in the link up there, Tony. Over.
Okay, Tony,
well,
many
Ben,
thanks.
for all the great work you've done there.
Tony.
Now, is anyone else like to have